Hello, hello. So guys, today I am taking you to my therapy session, which is actually my very first therapy. I've never done therapy before, and I'm I can't really say that I'm excited about it because I'm not sure if I should be excited or nervous. But anyway, we're gonna do it. Please excuse my makeup. I feel like it turned a little bit maybe creepy. I hope that you are forgiving. Anyway, welcome to my therapy session. Let's just jump right in. I am so pleased to be here because it took me a lot of time to convince myself that this is the right place to be and this is the right thing to do. I looked into what you do, your method, the books you've written, the reviews of your clients. I can say I'm kind of familiar with your method and how you do therapy. So I am kind of prepared to tell you two things that I found positive recently and two things, feelings or whatever that I'd like to share and I found negative. Am I good to start? Okay. So number one, I had the opportunity to meet some new musicians, and it happened not because of my own effort, it just happened, which I really like. I found this whole experience very, very fulfilling and very sweet. What I learned about myself is that more and more, I'm realizing how sociable I like to be and how much I like people and how much I like to be around people. So that's one thing I learned about myself. I had a really good time with these people. They were lovely and we had a lot of common experiences that we got to share, and I really enjoyed that. Also, we rehearsed a song together, and on the same night we performed the song. But it was a very different experience for me because what happened was that these two musicians, they were familiar with something called light language, which I didn't know anything about. And if you don't know anything about it either, let me tell you, in a nutshell, light language is when you let go and just let all your feelings come out. So you'll be speaking, but your words are not proper words. They're not recognizable. There are sounds and you are speaking, but no one can tell what you're talking about. But there is a very pure sort of feeling and pure energy that is communicated when you do this. You feel it, and your audience, whoever it might be, they feel it as well. This is what they taught me about it, but obviously you can look into it more to learn more about it. This was the method they applied when rehearsing music. So they had come completely unprepared. They had no idea what they wanted to perform. And then completely on the spot and spontaneously, they came up with some musical lines, musical notes and rhythm, then layered them. And yeah, it just turned into a song, and we performed it that night. And it was just such an amazing feeling, a very, very weird experience. Anyway, I think I explained a little bit too much. So that was one of the highlights, one of the positive things that lately happened to me. Another positive thing that I would like to share with you. I am looking to start a new job. I'm very happy that I have the motivation to kind of put energy on it. What I want to do is gigging. And if you don't know what that means, it means performing music live. A lot of my friends are doing this, and they told me it's very lucrative. And I'm very, very grateful that this is an opportunity I can look into and hopefully explore and see what I can do, and if I can bring any value or do something that actually serve people. That is another positive thing that lately I've been thinking about, and I've actually started to kind of prepare a song list. I'm rehearsing every day. I do enjoy the time I put to get myself ready, and I'm really excited to see what it brings. And it's a nice challenge to reach out to people and see what's out there and where I will find a place where I can fit and give back, that kind of thing. So that's another positive thing. Thank you for listening. Now, two negative things. Yes, sure. It's sometimes really difficult to talk about negativity. I think it's easier for me personally to think negative thoughts than positive thoughts. I really don't want to talk about negative things, but because it's a therapy session, let's give it a go. Yeah, let's find out if it's helpful. Of course, I know you are a therapist and you know what you're doing, and I do trust your lead. Number one. Okay, to give you a little bit of a backstory, I have two sisters. Yeah, I have two sisters. And I grew up being very close to my mum and my two sisters. But now we don't live in the same country. We are all living in different countries. And I feel like I am really suffering. You know, I am very aware of the fact that I am not able to share my life experiences with my family as I used to do, and I miss that a lot, to a point that I sometimes find it quite distracting. Yeah, that is something negative. This long distance does not help in any way, and it just makes things really difficult. We do talk a lot over the phone, but if I'm honest with you, I don't enjoy it. Anyway, that's just something that I felt like I wanted to share. So, negative number 2. A negative thing that I can think about is that, oh, yes, it's the weather. I know that you're a therapist and you're a professional, and you wouldn't laugh at me, right? Honestly, sometimes I find it really depressing. We are in the middle of summer, and some days it just doesn't feel like it's summer. Yeah, it just goes on my nerve easily, and I feel like it's another thing that I think about often. And when I think about it, I feel sad. So I guess it's another negative thing. Unfortunately, I'm not able to do anything about it at the moment. And by that, I mean like I'm not traveling or anything. So fingers crossed it becomes sunny, because it really affects my mood. It does. Are you one of those people? Are you like me? Anyway, okay, thank you so much for listening to me, and thank you so much for providing me with this space where I feel comfortable enough to share with you what I genuinely feel, both positive and negative. I think I feel much better than when I first came into your office, so hopefully I will come back for another therapy session. Yeah, so hopefully I will come back for another session. Thank you so much. I will see you soon.